Hi everyone, welcome to the first episode of our podcast that we've been planning for literally years now.
I'm trying to think of how many years.
Yeah.
Too many years.
Junior year, maybe? That's when we, I think, first started. I think so.
I don't know. I've always had the want for a podcast.
Yeah.
Way before I even met you, I think.
Tragic.
Yeah, I was gonna do this shit by myself. Because I'm an absolute G.
Yes. The little skirt, the little curtsy while sitting.
Like, we both wore skirts today.
We're connected.
Too connected.
We know this.
A little too much.
No, I would say junior year.
Junior year?
That's when I think we first started.
I feel like that's when I said to you, I was like, we need to start something.
Yeah, we're like, we need to do something together.
I yap too.
Epic. Let's do this.
I'm a yapper. I talk too much. Someone has to listen to it.
Somebody out there has to. No. Yeah.
So how many years has that been?
It's junior year, senior, first year of college, on second year of college, so 4 years?
College.
I use college terms, okay?
Holy shit. I use work terms. I go, how long have I been in my insufferable, horrible, miserable job? Well, 2 years.
Well, then that worked out, our math.
4 years?
Yeah.
And we're just doing it now?
Yeah. And that means we've known each other for 6 years.
Almost 7.
Yeah, almost 7. That's crazy.
I've never had a friendship for that long.
That's actually crazy.
It makes me sick. It makes me... We need to break it off soon.
So appalling to have been friends for almost a decade.
Oh!
Now, that's too much.
That's too much information, and I honest to God, don't want to keep that in my head.
You just want to purge it, just be like, be gone.
Like, imagine after 7 years you still didn't know my favorite color.
That'd be crazy.
I just forgot something. I forgot, okay. How have you been?
Well, not great.
I know!
But I'm not about to talk about all that stuff on the first episode. Maybe later that'll come up.
Holy shit, that would go crazy for the first one. We're just like...
No, this last week has not been amazing.
No, but I feel like I just have to ask. You know, it's kind of like a requirement by God.
Obligatory. I give up. It's an obligation.
I painted this.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Very late at night, I remembered, I need to paint something for the room.
Yes.
And then I did this, and then I did this, and I played Fortnite at the same time.
That's insane.
I don't think I won that day.
Fair enough. But you won at the painting.
I won at painting.
You won at the painting, and that's what truly matters for that session.
Yeah.
You won then.
Honest to God, that's it. I feel a sneeze coming. I feel a sneeze.
No, allergies have been so bad.
Really?
Yeah, I have bad allergies anyways. But I've been sneezing constantly and getting, ever since they had the controlled fires in the area, which I feel like picked up a lot of stuff in the air. I've been sneezing, constantly, and I've been getting nosebleeds more, and I'm like, cool, guys.
I want a nosebleed. I want to feel that. I haven't had a nosebleed since, elementary. I want it to bleed. I actually do want a nosebleed.
You also enjoy having scabs, too, so I think that's fair. And that makes sense.
Don't talk about my scab. Not on the first episode.
Yeah, you asked how I was doing on the first episode. No, full well how I was doing.
It was a natural introduction, okay? It's what you naturally do. You don't just ask about people's scabs.
You're talking about your nose bleeding and wanting it to bleed, so I feel like that's an appropriate...
It's because that was epic in elementary. You would get, so much attention, and everyone would be like, your, leg got chopped off. Oh my god, she's bleeding!
To be clear, my nosebleeds aren't the full ones. They're just little ones. I don't get
Oh, you just get a little drop?
Yeah, I don't get. Yeah. I don't get full blood gushing out of my nose.
Well, that's what I want. Because that gave me so much attention, and I love attention. I loved attention in elementary, and now. And they gave me so much attention because people thought I was literally gonna die. Because didn't you have that? Like, you would have a nosebleed. If, like,
I stayed very much to myself.
Oh.
In elementary school.
I did too. It's just like if you saw a kid with a nosebleed, you were like, "Oh my god, he's gonna die."
Honestly,
he's bleeding.
I don't remember seeing kids get nosebleeds in elementary. Not to my recollection. Like, I'm sure they did. I remember when we would have our teeth fall out, though. That I remember.
And then you got the little teeth bag. Oh my god.
We got a little baggie with them.
Oh.
But it was an adorable little baggie. It was just like a tiny one with like that just fit our tooth. And we'd run out after school and be like, "Look, Mom, look, Dad, look what happened.
Now we get money."
I've got some crazy teeth stories though. Like with losing teeth.
Oh my god.
But that'll be for another day.
In my elementary, we had like little fake big teeth, and it was like a little like a little.
I know what you're talking about, but we didn't.
Yeah, like a little chest.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I only got that once because I only lost a tooth once in school.
Like I said, I have a lot of teeth stories. So we wanted to do this podcast so we can have a chance to just chat and share it with people, because I do think some people would find it really interesting, because we can go from like really basic weird conversations to really deep philosophical ones.
Weirdly
we can
enough, yeah.
go, and it can happen in one conversation too. It then has to be different conversations.
It could be like one little object we talk about, and we're talking about how we got here, why we got here, who made us connect in a way, like what.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting conversation. With everything happening in the world, we like to have. I know we both enjoy having a place we can escape to, and just block everything out. So that's what we kind of want to do. Give people a chance to escape to just a random conversation. Just be a part of it and just listen in to us.
I've been listening to podcasts for a few years now. That's why I had such a niche want to do it, because I would listen to them, and I would listen to these two friends or this one person just talk, and I felt like, I don't know, I just felt a connection in a weird way, but like parasocial. A parasocial connection, not trying to go crazy. Yes. I wasn't their best friend in high school, or was I?
Wait a second.
I have other best
friends
in high school.
Sorry. I don't like how this sounds.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
I've been replaced and I didn't even know it.
It was a YouTube video. Yeah, but I've loved just not just podcasts, but just like the whole like YouTube or Twitch environment where it's just like you're sitting there, you're listening to someone speak or just do something. But like at a certain point in my life, I realized I'm not really watching them play the fucking video game. I want to hear you tell a joke. I want to hear you talk.
Yeah, I want to hear you guys chat.
I want to hear what you say. And it kept me distracted for a while. But a good distraction was great. And I was like, well, if I enjoyed that so much, why don't I try and do that so I can give that feeling to someone else?
No, for sure.
And
especially because we're really weird. So what
does that mean?
I mean,
you want to talk about the kissing again?
We're not basic. Not that there's anything wrong with being basic, but we are not that. Yeah. So I think we can give like a chance for people like us to listen in on something and be like, oh, this is like conversations I enjoy. It's not talking about people like cheating. It's not talking about boyfriend. It's not like talking about like any of that. We're gonna be just talking about.
No, the day we talk about like the latest hot gossip on the internet is the day we lost ourselves. We lost ourselves to.
And I think if we ever did do that, we'd be very satirical about it. We would not be.
We would take that. Yeah, it would be our punchline. But we have very silly interests, very silly likes, very silly conversations, just silly.
Yeah.
you look at us and you then look at the definition on Wikipedia, and then you see a picture of us, and you're like, oh, yeah, silly.
Yeah, that matches.
No, that
adds up.
Like a lot of people, I feel like we've like talked to many people, and they share the same interests as us.
Yeah,
and we're like, whoa. We thought we were freak little weirdos, but realizing that everyone has like a weird interest. Mm-hmm. Also, especially with like TikTok and like seeing like the immediate connection and seeing like people like also like did that weird thing in their elementary that I did, or just like I don't know. Yep. It's fun. It's fun to see.
No, for sure. And I think it's really reassuring because like we have a lot of random hyperfixations that will like change. And I know a lot of people are like that too, but you don't hear it talked about as much.
I know. I barely been seeing like people like there's people like Brittany Broski, mm-hmm. There's Brooke, I don't remember her last name, but she has a podcast called Obsess, and she talks about like obsessions she likes, like she has like a tier list of like her like stands and everything of like men she like likes, and like I forgot the first one's like I want to be you, but she has like there's like people like that now coming out, and it warms my heart because that's who I am.
Yeah,
I look at a new like video game or like TV show, and I'm like, yeah, that's my personality for I think a month straight, and then I'll switch to like something absolutely random and completely different. We want everyone to hear our weird banter and maybe be like, I feel that.
Yeah.
Hey, like mad respect. I feel that one.
Yeah.
Hey, me too. Oh my god, Misty, me too.
No, for sure. And I think with that might be a good place to lead into our PowerPoints for our
holy shit. We made PowerPoints. Yeah. We made PowerPoints. Okay. Yes. I texted the lovely,
you want me to say it? Okay. Dove
one night, and I was like, make a PowerPoint introducing yourselves, because I feel like if we don't have a physical thing to like keep us on track, we will get distracted.
Like, which is evident.
Crazy.
I feel like you've already seen that, so.
Like crazy, we would get distracted. So I was like, might as well just set one up. She had a few weeks to prepare. She was very interested.
I was going to say, are you going to tell them my reaction?
You said.
Yeah, I was like, you're asking me to do a PowerPoint? I'm excited. I do PowerPoints casually.
Casual PowerPoints is crazy, dude. And you did it, and then I already knew that I wanted to do PowerPoints for a while. I did mine like 3 days ago at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't add anything. I was like, maybe I should actually, like, when I wake up, make it more serious. I didn't.
Yeah, the difference between ours.
And you will be able to tell. So, let's get the PowerPoints up.
Okay, so first up is my PowerPoint. So yes, I am Dove, if you couldn't have guessed. And yeah, this is just an introduction to me. You can tell my favorite color is pink, especially light pink.
A little?
Yeah, it's a little obvious. So yeah, I don't want to give like a boring biography about me, so it's not going to be like basic information. I'm going to be instead focusing on like my interests and stuff instead, because I don't, as much as I like history, which you'll see, I do not want to be a biography. No. That is not what I'm going to give you guys.
And we'll probably talk about it in a different episode, how our backgrounds and everything.
Yes, I think this is honestly more important to me and to this.
To see what funny little things we like.
Exactly.
It's true.
So yeah, this is the most biographical information you'll get.
Holy shit, you went hard with this one. You went real hard with this one.
I am a Pisces. To be clear, I don't fully like believe in zodiac stuff, but I do find it really, really fascinating and just like a fun little thing to do.
We had like a few years of just sitting at our lunch table and just looking up like zodiac things and being like, I do that.
That is so me, or that is so not me. It went both ways. Yeah.
But we never believed it.
No, I'm
Not
not gonna be like, this is actually the most truthful thing ever, not my thought process. And then for like the MBTI, which I know isn't the most accurate
But it's
personality.
fun.
It is really fun. I'm an INFJ, which is the advocate, which I think makes sense.
I don't remember what mine was. I have it on my Instagram.
Yeah, INFP.
Yeah, it's that one.
I don't know how I remember that. I really don't.
Stalking
I can't
me?
remember anybody else's. And then for like the alignment chart, I found the neutral good. So
holy shit! I didn't know that was a thing.
Okay, now the first and probably the most obvious on what people think of me. I love history.
A little too much.
I find it so fascinating. I've loved it since I was like younger. It's something like I grew up with, and it's like been a passion of mine, which is why I'm actually majoring in history at college, and I'm minoring in anthropology. So it's like I take history very seriously.
The first person I've ever met that took history a little too serious. You tell her any event, she knows it somehow.
Yeah, like you guys quizzing me the other day when I walked in.
She walked into my house and we went, when did JFK die? And she pulled up the fucking month, the year.
And I gave a range for the day. I was pretty sure it was a late November.
You got it correct. You guessed and you got it correct somehow.
Yes.
You just know history a little too much.
Just a little too much, yeah.
You might like it a little. God knows.
It's okay. But no, there's different I like all of history, not as much modern history. So like after World War II, that's when I kind of stopped being as interested in it. But there are eras that I prefer. First one, the American Revolution.
Heard about this one.
Fascinating. How did you forget? Look at my room.
I've heard about it. I've heard about it and I've seen it.
Yes. It's just like a really fascinating era, and the colonial era too. So like 150 years before the actual revolution.
I remember you made me choose which one I liked.
Yeah. And then the Victorian era.
Oh.
Yeah, Victorian era,
it's a masterpiece.
It is. It's beautiful. And then pirates. Just the golden age of piracy. Also love that, which ties into the colonial era too. Those kind of go hand in hand.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's in my colonial class that I took. My research paper was about pirates.
Holy shit.
So, if that says anything. And then the French Revolution is really fascinating. Which, once again, that's around the same, like just a little after the American Revolution. So, also ties in. And then, okay, I couldn't remember. Like, from the angle, I was like, what did I put? The Elizabethan era is also with Queen Elizabeth I. So, like, the 1500s,
the drama,
1600s, yeah.
The drama,
yeah.
You like drama?
Yeah, I like historical drama. That shit is crazy. My thing is, like, if you're ever at least somewhat interested in an era or a particular event, look into it. Because chances are it's going to be even more interesting than you think.
Yeah,
so
they had a lot going on.
They did.
Maybe it's because they didn't have TV and phone and Wi-Fi.
They actually did stuff.
They didn't have Wi-Fi. They didn't have YouTube. They couldn't just look that shit up.
No, they had to do a lot more.
They had to entertain themselves, and did they?
As with eras, there are specific figures I tend to hyper-focus on more. Some of them I do genuinely like. Some are, like, just fascinating for how contradictory they were. So Queen Elizabeth, which ties into the Elizabethan era. Marilyn Monroe, love her.
She has some crazy stories.
She does.
I always hear, like, one new thing about her.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, there's a lot about her, and she is an icon. So,
period.
Queen Victoria, so Victorian era. She I've got a lot to talk about her with.
She's gonna get
So
her own
yeah,
episode.
she's gonna have to have her own episode because there's a lot I can talk about her.
Oh.
So, and then Florence Nightingale, the lady with the lamp. Okay, now the men.
There's a few of them.
Yeah, there is. Nikola Tesla. He's great.
I've heard this name a lot.
Yes, he's so great. And he deserves more. Like, I'm glad he's finally getting more attention now, but he's criminally underrated.
You still want more attention on that?
Yeah, I do. Because, like, we could have had free electricity with him, but you'll see on the next slide why that didn't happen. And then you've got Thomas Jefferson, which I know is like a very controversial figure, but that's why I like him.
You like a controversy?
I like the contradictions between what people like say he was like versus what he was actually like. There's a lot. There's a lot more with him than people realize, so I find him very fascinating. And then in the same era, his friend, the Marquis de Lafayette, which I'm sure a lot of people recognize.
Nah, you're gonna have to repeat that one. What was that?
The Marquis de Lafayette. So Francis Drake next. He's not a commonly talked about one either. He was in the Elizabethan era. He is a privateer, which is what I call pirates with permission, because that's literally all they were. Is they have, like, they do pirate stuff, but they actually have papers being like, I have permission to do this. So, like, I can do this.
Suck my butt. I got this.
And he was really good friends with Queen Elizabeth I.
Oh,
and, like, yeah,
boys.
They were good friends. So,
respect.
And then finally, there's two more.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go to another very controversial one. Napoleon Bonaparte. He's very fascinating to learn about, though. Just, like, his whole life, it's like...
You can, like... Oh. I feel like you can, like, very controversial men, but be like... I only like you because you have a crazy history.
Yeah.
You have
very
crazy stories.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, so he's... And, of course, he was, like, French Revolution era. So...
A lot of these are.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see where my favorite eras are going to.
Yeah.
And then the last one is Harry Houdini himself. He's crazy.
No way, this girl just said Harry Houdini.
He's not one I actually get to talk about that much.
Yeah, I feel like the first time you've ever said it.
I don't get to talk about him as much as like some of the others, like Jefferson or Tesla, or any of the other. Like, I get to talk about them a lot more. I don't get to talk about Houdini a lot. There's a lot of stuff with his like views that I really agree with. With his like the supernatural. Yeah. So there's a lot with him I can talk about too. So
yeah, I'm interested. I haven't heard you speak about him.
No, like I said, I don't really get a chance to, and I don't know why. But it just doesn't come up. So
I'm interested.
Yes,
you got me hooked.
Now, there's only one. Okay, obviously there's a lot of really, really bad people in history. Obviously, I'm not denying that. But
a lot of them just are bad.
Yeah, like there's literally no way around that. But one that like infuriates me more than any other person,
holy shit,
is Thomas Edison.
Holy shit, she's going down with this. She's a big hater.
I am of him. I'm a proud hater.
Proud hater.
I am a proud hater of Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison got ops, and you're one of them. You're his prime op.
Yes, because he's. Well, he like is a thief that gets proclaimed as this amazing guy.
Isn't he the guy that stole the light bulb
from Tesla?
Oh my god! No wonder you fucking like it. You fucking hate this man. You're like,
no,
you ruined my baby boy.
And what I was saying with free electricity, could have had it if it wasn't for him.
Oh yeah,
he took it, and yeah,
he is greedy. He had them greedy fingers. He had his fat greedy fingers.
I'm also
all
like 90% sure he had people killed to get their patent. Like, it's just a theory, but it's still, I'm like,
theory. Sorry. I hear that and I have to say
No, you said it, but it played in my head. So
no! Come back to us! We need you!
No, I respect his retirement.
Yeah,
I respect It's sad, but I respect it.
Yeah, we respect it.
No, so yeah, anytime I see, like, I'm reading a textbook and he's mentioned, I'm immediately like, who?
You get ready. You're just
yeah.
I gotta wind this one out.
Yeah, I'm not.
You start punching the book. We're like, whoa, girl, get her. Put her back.
What I normally do is I text somebody and like, listen, they mentioned him. I need to complain about him. I need to do this.
I need you to know I hate him.
Yeah.
Damn.
So.
I would not want to be Thomas.
No,
I would not want to be him.
He irritates me so much.
Respect.
So.
Hey, respect.
Speaking of art history, so you're going with, which I know will probably be a whole episode in of itself.
We're big art history.
So, but I figured I would show like what I really like in terms of history.
Some good people on here.
I like a lot of different ones, but these are definitely my top 3. Vincent van Gogh, my top one. Literally my phone case is his painting. So,
oh yeah.
And then Rembrandt, just his use of lighting and like beautiful. It's so beautiful. And same with Claude Monet. Love.
Beautiful.
Yes,
beautiful.
I've seen water lilies in person.
Oh.
And that's one of like my favorite things.
You went.
I was like, I love it. And then I like Renaissance art a lot too.
Yeah.
So, okay, and yes, literature. I've always read. Like, I was reading books when I was like really little too. I love reading. I grew up in a house with books everywhere, so I've been reading a lot for my whole life. But
you've always had a book in your hand.
Pretty much.
And I always had dirt growing up. I had dirt, I had grass, I would make soups outside.
With stones.
Yeah. Oh.
I started with like fantasy, and I still love fantasy, like adventures, like love fantasy.
Love it.
So like, yeah, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, love. And then I do really enjoy classic literature. So like Edgar Allan Poe is like one of my top ones.
Yes, there's one story of his, the one with like talking about like the person that hid the heart or whatever.
Telltale Heart.
Yeah, that one. I don't know. Every time I read it, I like my body feels like tingly. Like
actually makes
on my
a physical reaction.
Yeah, like it makes me like feel like something's like squeezing me.
Well, he has one called The Raven.
I know.
So very fitting.
Yeah, he had
Nevermore.
His ravens were his thing.
Yeah,
that was his thing.
Oh yeah, his works are so.
He loved me.
Yes, Edgar Allan Poe was your biggest fan.
He was my biggest fan. Oh, he's gone now.
So sad. So sad. He had also a very interesting life.
You know whose home I visited? Frida Kahlo.
Okay, that's what I assumed. That's
I was trying to
I was that close to just saying it because I was like, I have a strong feeling this is who.
Yeah,
No, that's really epic.
I went to her house and I saw like a few outfits or what she wore after the accident and everything in the bed she like laid on, and how she had like a mirror up on her. It was weird. I was younger, so I didn't
I hate
know
that.
about her, and like I didn't like have like the passion and like love that I have for like art history now.
Nope, I felt that. I felt that very much.
So bad because when I realized back then, I was like, oh, we're just visiting.
Nope,
like
I've been in that exact same position before. That's like I've been to Mount Rushmore, but I was like so young. I have like no recollection of it. And even if I was a little bit older, I wouldn't have cared.
Yeah.
I would have just been like,
I didn't care. I was like, this is kind of cool. This is fun. And now I would have freaked the hell out. And now I'm sad.
Yeah.
Now we have to go back. We have to go back.
Yes. No, I'm fully okay with that. And I do like Shakespeare, funnily enough. I do think, so specifically Macbeth, I think was really interesting.
Which one's Macbeth about?
That's the one where he murders the king to fulfill like a prophecy and become king himself, and his wife helps him.
Isn't his wife his mother, or is that a different?
That's Oedipus.
Oh, okay.
Greek.
My bad.
Yeah, that's Oedipus Rex.
A lot of them had to kill their the king.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Regicide, that's like a term. So
there's a term.
For for killing the king. Regicide, yeah.
Jesus Christ, how many times did this happen?
So a lot, dude. French Revolution.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. That happened too much now.
So yeah, no, literature's great. Yeah, this one we've kind of briefly mentioned, so I think it's already here. But yeah, the supernatural.
Oh,
yeah,
we love it.
Yeah, like from cryptids to like paranormal, like all of it.
It's just so good.
It is. It really is. I love it. Like Wendigos, especially. Like I really do like Native American cryptids and like urban legends. It's not like I am American or anything. No. No. So I find all of that stuff so interesting, and especially paranormal.
We can talk about my love for demons. I love demons. It freaks you out, though.
Yeah, which I have a big fear of them, so they like
demons.
Genuinely terrify me. But
I would be married to
the
one.
only thing, I'm open-minded to a lot of stuff, even if I don't necessarily believe it. I'm open-minded, except for one thing. And we've talked about it before. Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah. Bigfoot is not real.
No.
Newsflash.
Yeah,
fuckers.
sorry guys.
Sorry
to
say we own everyone's opinion.
Yeah.
Bigfoot, not real. I can't even say his name because it's made up.
I'm open-minded to everything else except for that one. That one I'm like,
it's just
no. It makes literally no sense.
It makes nothing.
No.
Nothing about it adds up.
No, it really doesn't. So
yeah.
I'm just, anytime I hear more about it, of people trying to convince people, I'm like, you're actually further convincing me that it's not true.
I feel like people that believe in Bigfoot and people that believe the planet is flat, they're the same person. They're the same person, and I don't listen to what they have to say.
No.
They can be like, oh, I love Sprite, and I'm like, fucking wrong.
Like, not true.
Not true. Not everyone likes Sprite.
No.
And they're like, whoa, I just like Sprite. I'm like, no. You believe the earth is flat.
And you believe Bigfoot is real, so therefore your opinion is wrong.
Now go home and look at the corner.
Go to timeout.
Now.
So yeah, supernatural stuff, and hopefully we'll be having videos about that too outside of the podcast as well. So yeah,
and then we'll talk about, because we've experienced a few paranormal things, weirdly enough.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. But if you don't believe, that's fine too.
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna be like, no, you need to believe. Yeah, I get everybody has different opinions.
I get people that don't believe in it.
No, and especially if you haven't experienced anything yourself.
Oh yeah,
I can definitely understand the skepticism.
You're like, okay, the wind blew.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I literally saw that man chasing me, and he wasn't real.
Yeah, exactly. So there'll be a lot more on this subject as well.
Yeah, we do love the supernatural. Not the show. I've never watched the show.
I've seen most of it. My mom really likes it, so I watched. I've never sat down and fully watched it, but I think I've seen it enough.
I've always wanted to be one of those girls that liked like the supernatural or Vampire Diaries.
I think you would prefer supernatural.
Probably.
I'm gonna be honest. I think
not a big vampire fan.
No.
I'm more of a werewolf fan.
See, I like vampires, but I never got into the Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
But I do like vampires. Oh yes. Yeah. Love animals. Love them. I love them so much. Like, any time I see any stray animal, I'm like, come here.
I feel like a lot of people
let me
relate to that.
Yeah. I think so. I'm like, please. I love them. Like I said, for the longest time growing up, I wanted to like have an animal sanctuary for like all kinds of animals, like any that was like neglected, that was old, that was hurt, that was like any animal. I was like, come here, I will help you.
I will take care of you.
Yes, I will help you.
I will love you. You don't have to love me back, but I will love you.
You will get all the love from me. So yeah, I put a little collage of like some of the main ones I like. I like a lot more though, to be clear.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Like kiwis.
Yeah, you look like you would like that little guy.
I had a dream about owning a kiwi before. It was a really random dream, but I loved it. I loved it so much.
Holy shit. So, that reminds me, fun fact about us, we do read fan fiction. Of course we do.
If you couldn't have guessed.
Of course.
With all of our talk about hyperfixations.
We'll talk about that
in
another
There'll
episode.
Be a podcast, yes. And then I like deer. They're really cute. Deer are so cute.
You remind me of deer.
And then the lambs. like sheep as well, but lambs especially, like so adorable. Like they're so. Anytime I see them on any sort of show, I'm like, oh, I want to hug it. I just want to hug them. And then of course bunnies. So
You give off bunny vibes.
I do. And then I had a pet one for a while. And
expect I hate one. I didn't expect you to put a I hate PowerPoint into animals. Gorillas.
Like I said, the ones on the side I respect. They just scare me.
Yeah, I am scared of jellyfish. They look beautiful.
So, and I didn't put a picture, but spiders as well, terrified of them. But I was like, I'm not putting a picture of those things on here. I think I don't hate them. I'm just terrified of them. Like, just absolutely terrified.
We both have arachnophobia.
Yes.
It's a bad about
yeah,
us.
No.
We just see something with 8 legs, little
like we
spot,
scream.
And we go,
yeah, we like run away.
We go, someone take care of it.
Yes.
Immediately.
Yes. Right this second.
I'm not going anywhere near.
Okay?
And I'm going to be thinking about it for a few hours.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Checking that exact spot like it would just stay there.
Exactly. So,
and then you pat yourself. Yeah, it's like, shake a little.
Yeah.
To, like, rub it off.
They're terrifying. Yes. But, like I said, all the others on the other side, I'm just scared of them. But I respect them. Except for hippos. I have no respect for hippos. I'm the most avid hippo hater.
I've heard... It's still funny to me, but I've heard you talk about hippos before. It's just, it gets me every time, because it's hippos.
Yeah.
And she has the most hatred. It's like a fiery passion.
Like Thomas Edison. They're like...
Now, imagine a Thomas Edison hippo. You were silly.
There you go.
Oh, yeah!
I told you.
Tell us about them.
Yes, first one, guillotines. I don't know why. They're just so fascinating to me. And, like, I do hyperfixate on them. Anytime I see them, I'm like, they're just so amazing to me, which is, like, an odd word choice for an execution method. But I can't help it. I just think they're really neat.
She had a birthday party where she wanted us to dress up as her favorite things, the things she loves. And in one of the slides, because of course she made a PowerPoint for it.
Yeah, that's why I casually make PowerPoints.
She made it like a whole thing, and one of them is a guillotine. The rest of them were like anime characters or real people, or YouTubers, and then guillotine.
Yeah, just guillotine it then. I had to, and a lot of people commented on it. They were like, "I'm glad you put that there," and I'm like, "Yes, I had to."
I kind of wanted to do it. Dress up as one.
I didn't know how. So that would have been epic. No, and then cherry blossoms. Love them so much. I really want a cherry blossom tattoo. Been a dream tattoo of mine for like years. Probably since junior year as well. Then
we talked about. Oh, my bad. We've talked about wanting to get tattoos together. Very different tattoos, but still something that we love. Yes, we have loves in.
And then plague doctors. They're also very fascinating. I love the masks. Both like the romanticized versions and the actual versions because they're different. But I like both of them. I think they're both really neat. So they're really cool. And then there's the baby cows. So I told you I had to put it in something because like that's a very specific thing. I love. So and same with corgis.
Yeah.
I have like 5 different stuffed animal corgis. I love them. So I want one in the future. And I'm going to do everything I can to have one. Because, like...
You have to have one in this life.
Yes.
You gotta.
I need to.
Some people have dreams to, like, start their own business.
I dream of owning a corgi.
Visit the world. You just want a corgi.
I just want a corgi. That's all. So, yeah. And here's the video game section. Because, we're gamers, if you didn't know. Yes.
Hardcore gamers!
Yes. We play games a lot. So...
A little too much.
Yeah, probably. Don't look at our Steam hours.
Oh. Don't look at the Steam games we have either.
Ooh, yeah. Just avoid that.
Avoid it. Avoid Steam. You don't need it.
Yeah, you
don't need to follow us on Steam.
No. So as we mentioned before, Assassin's Creed, love it. I have all the games except for.
Together.
Yes, we do. We Unity, yes.
Unity.
I have all of the games except for the newest one, but all the way from Assassin's Creed 1 to Valhalla, I have all of them. And I know there's like a lot of discourse in the fans for whether they like the old games versus the new games and like the play styles. I like both. I like both a lot, so I don't really know what to tell you. I like both of them.
Like that. I like when like game series change gameplay, because then it would be the same game.
Yeah. No, I think it's. I have no issues with it personally.
What? Who said that? Who said FIFA? It's the same fucking game. It's the same game.
Yeah. Never played it. Have no desire to ever play it. See, at least with Assassin's Creed, there's a lot of them, but it's different eras, which is also why I really like it.
Yeah,
it's in history. Yeah. But moving on from Assassin's Creed, Stardew Valley. I love that one. It's honestly such a comfort game.
It is. It's just like when you're very stressed out, you just
like
you want to be a farmer.
Yes, and have the little romances.
Yeah, and just collect rocks and trees.
Yes, and fish. Just what I do. I fish all the time in that game.
I do not.
All the time. So, and then one that I have a lot of over 300 hours in is Phasmophobia.
300 hours?
Yeah, I have over 300 hours in Phasmophobia. I have played that game too much.
There is an era in our lives where I would get a text and be like, "You want to play tonight?"
Yeah.
For like several weeks.
Yeah, Phas.
In a row.
Question mark?
In a row. We had a whole server for it.
Yes, we did. So, and then that goes back to the supernatural thing as well.
Yeah.
Of our interests.
A lot of your interests.
Yeah, line
animals.
Up. Yeah.
History. Ghosts.
Fantasy.
Oh.
So yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is one I've started playing within the last couple months. But I really enjoy it. So I'm putting it on here. Mm-hmm. And that goes in with the fantasy thing too, and adventure.
I need to get it.
No, and then Minecraft, of course. Of course.
Literally
been playing that since I was little.
Since I came out to my mother.
Pretty much.
I was placing blocks.
I remember playing it, I probably played it not long after it first came out.
It was good.
Because I remember my brother playing it, and I remember watching him for a while, and then finally started playing it myself. And then, got really into it.
Yeah, I think Minecraft just has like a very nostalgia thing for me because I watch so many people play it.
Yeah. So yeah, Minecraft will always be one of my favorites. Just all the memories there.
It's just too many.
You're.
I don't know. My God.
I knew that's how you're gonna react. I knew. But there's no way I couldn't put it there because that is such a big part of me. But I knew you were gonna react like that. So
Talk about it.
I'll keep it brief.
Yeah, sure.
I love visual novels.
I hate visual novels.
I love them so much. I've been playing them since middle school. Hardcore playing them. I remember there's visual novels on the DS that you can get.
Playing them or reading them?
Both. Some of them have actual gameplay. Thank you. No, I love visual novels so much. So
a little too much.
Maybe, but that's okay. So just the ones I put up there are the main ones I play, which is Tears of Themis. That's one I've been hyper fixating on more recently, actually. Then Obey Me. And then Twisted Wonderland is the one I've told you quite a bit about.
I bought you something from it.
Yes, you did, and it's sitting on my shelf, all nice and neat.
I bought you the little cat demon.
Yeah, the Grim. Yeah, cat keeping. No, I love it. And then the last two are Ikemen games. Okay, so yeah, the Ikemen games, love them. I say Ikemen, but it might be Ikemen, but Ikemen sounds better. So, but I don't know. Either way, pronunciation. Tomato.
Still bad. Ha! I can't do it.
No, I know. And I would never meet you.
Can't do romance. Only game I've ever played that's a visual novel is A Date with Death. And I love that because I was a man instead of a woman. I don't like being a woman. I don't like romance where it's women, because then I insert myself and I'm like, I wouldn't do that. I'm not doing that.
That's the bottom two, the Ikemen ones. The MC, both of them irritate me beyond belief because she is so not smart. And I'm dude, you have no brain. Like, but I love it still for like the story and the characters aside from her. So yeah, the first one is
Maybe.
so just a little bit.
Well,
So these are what I consider my favorite animes. I like a lot more though, to be clear. Starting off strong with Jujutsu Kaisen, which is, if you asked me what my favorite anime was, I would probably say that one, because
what's mine?
you've got a cup.
Don't
I was
give
gonna
it
Blue Exorcist, or I was gonna go Hunter x Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Is what I was gonna throw in there too.
Yeah.
So
Blue Exorcist is the top one.
okay,
She's a masterpiece that they took off Netflix.
tragic.
Yeah.
The next one on my list is Haikyuu, which I consider my comfort anime. I love it so much. It's so funny. And is that I go to that whenever I'm sad. I'll watch like clips and stuff. Like, yes, thank you. And then you've got My Hero Academia, which the anime, not the fans. To be clear, the show itself is amazing. The fans
are another breed of human that I've never met before in my life.
They scare me.
Next one.
Yes, Demon Slayer. Even if it makes me cry a lot, I still love it so much. So, and then we've got Studio Ghibli, which is literally a masterpiece.
They got some good bangers in there.
Yes, I love all of them so much. It's actually an issue.
It's a problem.
Yes, and The Boy and the Heron, the newest one, is also just as great.
Gotta watch it. Gotta watch it.
You do.
Never seen it before.
Like I said, I went there the day it was released. I was like, "We're going.
Hey,
we're
watching
going.
this
I
masterpiece.
need to watch this." I was so excited. So, and I
know bangers.
Yeah,
And I know bangers.
exactly. So, love it. Music. We both really love music, like a lot.
A little too much.
Yeah, we listen to it probably every single minute of the day.
Play a little music instrument. Yeah,
yes.
I forgot to show that.
I'm found at a flea market, so
she's spectacular. Don't know what she is, and don't pay attention to the crack in it. Put it back.
But anyways, music, we love it so much. So, and to be clear, both of us like any genre.
All genres. Too many genres.
Yeah, like you can throw us a song from a random genre and be like, vibe with that.
You will be like, that's good. Have you also heard this song from that genre? We'll complicate it.
Yes.
We'll add more to your playlist.
Yeah.
Than you've ever seen.
We will. But I did narrow it down to like my top genres, like if I had to choose. So of course you've got to start with folk, which goes back to my love of like fantasy stuff, because like that goes hand in hand for me. So you've got Hosier of Monsters and Men, the Oh Hellos, beautiful artists, love all of them. And then you of course can't forget pop music.
Of course, she's an icon,
amazing.
She's a legend, and she is the moment.
Exactly. Especially One Direction.
Oh,
first there.
They're my baby boys.
Yes, I will never stop listening to them.
They're my baby boys. They literally make me like that one cat that's like happy.
Of course, you've got Lana Del Rey.
Oh.
I love her. And of course, Ed Sheeran. I love him. I love his music.
He scares me.
I love his music so
me.
much. Then you've got rock. I listen to a lot more rock music than I thought I did.
Yeah, you listen to quite a bit of rock.
I do listen to a lot of rock, but I narrowed it down to Lord Huron, Fall Out Boy, and then Brandi Carlile, because all of them I listen to regularly. So
respect.
And then of course we've got K-pop. So yeah, I need to bring mine.
Yeah, I forgot to tell her.
Yeah,
but I got my light sticks.
It'll appear later, so
it'll come later. Like certain things, they'll be added on.
K-pop, love EXO.
They have a place in your heart.
Yeah, they do. I love them so much.
How we met.
It is actually how we met. Is
that is how we met.
Through EXO is how we met. But like I
Wild.
said, that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we should have the person who...
Oh, yeah!
I feel like that'd be really cool to
We
have
need
her
her.
join.
We need her to be there.
Yes, when we tell that story, because she is like a crucial part.
She is the reason we're here.
Yes, that we met.
She's the reason I'm anywhere. She's the first friend I've ever made.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Like, she's a really sweet person
Yeah,
to
she's a
have.
sweet friend to have.
So,
you'll see her soon.
yes,
And if
hopefully.
you know who we're talking about.
Yeah,
I
it'll
know
be
you're out-
obvious.
We know you're watching.
But yeah,
Dude, I keep sending her the nerd emoji like that, but like it's a cat.
anytime I send those, she sends that back. So I had to put it in. I had to. And I think it's a good summary
Yeah.
of my whole PowerPoint is I am a nerd. So,
She is a nerd.
yes, I'm a nerd, guys.
But she's
Yeah.
just one of those girls. But I love her. Love her, love her.
So, yeah, that is my PowerPoint. That is my introduction. So,
Crazy.
yeah,
Let's get to mine.
yes.
Right? Now we're at my PowerPoint.
It's really pretty. I really like the 70s vibe going.
I love it.
Yeah, no.
Hi. That's me. I'm Raven.
That's it.
You want to know what I am? I'm just a girl.
I love
I'm
that
just a
drawing.
girl. May I say? Kidding. Just joking. Hello. my nickname or how I go here is Raven,
You hitting the whip?
but I'm more known as Redacted. What's her name? So suspicious.
I like you hitting the whip.
Oh yeah, there's a drawing of me hitting the whip on the internet. Just call me Raven. I would prefer right now to be just called Raven on the internet for now. One day you guys will figure out my name. Keep a close eye on that.
Yes.
What you need to know about me.
The little heart
Aw.
on the little face is really cute.
Thank you. Well, I'm 20 years old, and my favorite color is baby yellow. Fun facts about me.
Yes.
My likes!
Kirby?
Kirby! Oh, fuck! It auto-corrected! That's Kirby, please. I auto-correct that in your head. It's Kirby. I love Kirby. I love that little
I
guy.
love Kirby.
He's somewhere around here. He's right here!
Yeah.
There's a lot of my interest. I put a lot of my interest around here. So anything you see that's not, like, pink, it's probably me. It's probably me, or I'll just explain what's me.
Yes.
I have a love for Blue's Clues.
Valid.
I don't know how or why I still have a love for Blue's
Got blue
Clues.
there too.
Yeah,
Magenta.
blue and magenta.
Yeah.
Of course, they're my baby dolls, my babies. They make me happy. I have a love for Kuromi. Most
Not
people...
obvious. Not obvious, guys.
Not obvious.
Not obvious.
Most people love Hello Kitty. Never was a fan of her. I love this emo queen.
Yeah.
This bunny. She's a bunny, may I say. She's
She's
bunny.
also a queen, like you said. She is
Period.
a queen.
She can be a bunny queen. But she's a bunny. People always think she's like a little like demon or something. She's a bunny. She's just wearing a hat. Guys, come on. Not that hard to
Keep up, guys.
guys. It's like when you guys look at Cinema Roll and you're like, it's a bunny. No, it's a dog.
Yeah.
God damn it. Music. I love music. I love music history, music, the genre, everything about music, anything about music, the way people
Yes.
react to it, the way, like, everything. The whole genre itself is just, I can go on forever about music.
No. As you should.
And a lot more shit that I'll probably talk about it later. You guys will probably hear me talk so much, you guys will figure out my interests constantly. I can point them out. I have BTS, I have TXT, I have my favorite video game, To the Moon. Play it. You better play it. It is a beautiful game, and you will cry. Because I cry every single goddamn time. I have paintings, I have like tarot cards and everything. I have otters. I have the moon things I love. But yeah, those are some of my interests. I feel like I didn't put most of them or details on them, like some inspiring people.
You can see what type of people we are just from the difference in our PowerPoints, and I love that for us.
It shows us well because I knew that I was going to talk about it. I honest to God knew that my interests were going to be spoken about because I can't keep my damn mouth shut. I can't.
And I love that for you.
I have the passion to interrupt people, not because I want to be rude, but because I have something in my head and I want to say it. And but I will forget it, so please let me say it.
Yeah, you have to say it on the spot, or else it'll be like, bye-bye.
And I'm always involved with it. I'm always like, oh, you love that? Oh, you know what it reminds me of? This.
Yes.
So my interests will be shown slowly but surely. I have a lot of weird little interests. I don't know.
It's not like I don't or anything either.
Yeah,
maybe that's why we connect so well.
Yeah, we have very similar interests.
But I'm excited for them to see more of your interests throughout.
Yeah,
because it's all lovely as well.
Yeah, it shows more with me like talking than me just pointing them out and everything. I also can't list them all in my head currently because
let's not talk about lists.
Oh no, we have so many lists.
Yeah, and then my brain works in lists.
Only lists.
So
weird. It's crazy.
And then we've got a lot of other lists too.
We have too many lists. Shit, I hate.
I love the face.
A lot of things. I hate a lot of things, and we will talk about all of the things I hate because I love spreading hate. I am a hater before I am a woman, and that's a fact. I
nice
love
ranking.
I love hating. Okay, it's so fun. It's so relieving, and sometimes you just have to hate. I spread too much love in this goddamn world. Okay,
you need to have a chance to release your hatred.
And it's not like I'm not being. I don't take hate as like a bad, like violent word. I just hate it. I just dislike it. I could say dislike, but that doesn't sound like
I thoroughly dislike.
Yeah, that's too much. Just say I hate it. Hey, I hate that. I didn't want to list all the things I hate because I couldn't actually think of everything I hated. But I
can think of one.
Oh,
ketchup.
Oh, I don't hate ketchup. I have a fear of it.
But I feel like that plays into hating it.
Yeah, I hate it. I have a fear of it. I don't want it near me. Holy shit. I also hate wet food. Wet food.
Yeah.
Why? I don't want to eat
like
something
soup.
soggy. Oh, don't even get me started on this. Oh, this is why I didn't put anything down because I would get heated. I don't know. My likes, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I can't really list all of them. It's so nice. I can't list anything I hate because I can go for
the
fucking
change
hours.
In your voice there was insane. And I hate this.
I literally can't list things I hate because I will get mad. I would write that, like, I would make the PowerPoint.
You saw mine? I got that. Trust me, I understand.
I would be making the PowerPoint.
We just need a podcast episode where we're hating on things. That's what we need.
Dude, I think we do. I would be making the, like, PowerPoint and I'll get mad.
Yeah.
I'll get mad. And all the drawings, by the way, are by me.
Yes, and
I did draw them. Thank you. I tried very hard. Oh shit! Sorry about that. Oh my god! What was that?
Cloud.
No! What?
Help! This could help. What are you saying?
I don't remember what this.
Help! This could help, bros. What?
I don't remember. I think things this could help. I don't know. Oh, I meant hope this could help. Oh my goodness. That's embarrassing. Well, that's all I have. That's all I got. And that's waving goodbye with my...
How many fingers do you have?
I have 7 fingers on one hand, but that is nothing you have to worry about. Help, this could help, bros.
That needs to be on a shirt, is what that means.
I told you merch.
Help, right there and then. Could help. Oh my gosh.
It's good.
You're becoming a rap soon. Not a rapper. You are becoming a rap.
I'm becoming a rap. Hey, I made this at 2 a.m. What did you guys expect from me? I also made this way out of deadline. Okay, I made this after ending a call playing video games with the lovely. And I was like, oh shit, I should do that.
Was that after the stressful one?
No, I think it was after the first contact warning.
Okay, content.
It was after the first content.
It couldn't have been content warning.
Okay, yeah. Then.
So I think it was after the stress. From
okay.
The one game.
We were here. But that was my PowerPoint. Very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I didn't really have much to say. I don't really know. What else?
I love that for us.
Favorite video games? Well, To the Moon. Yeah. I love video games with a story. Mm-hmm. I love if a video game has a storyline. It's my favorite. And I guess I've been talking about this for a while. Fortnite. I'm playing a lot of Fortnite recently. So battle royale, but only a battle royale when I'm with people. When I'm alone, sucks. Yeah. And my favorite game, Solitaire.
Yeah.
Solitaire, and watch out. But yeah, my favorite games are usually story games. I can't play a game unless there's a story going on, because then I get bored easily. Because you have to get me hooked.
But not visual novels.
Oh, I love Persona. I love Persona 5. I want to start Persona 3, but I need to get my Switch.
Yeah.
So I can play it on the TV, because I just have a Switch Lite. Yeah, but any game that is like a story, doesn't matter what the gameplay is. Usually they're kind of pixely, like old version games. Like To the Moon is a very good example of games that I favorite way more.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah, I do like Stardew Valley. Not alone, surprisingly.
I'm fine with it alone, but I do prefer it with people. Like I'll play it alone.
I'll play it alone, but only for a bit, because then I'm like,
I just start crying.
But there's a bunch of games that I love. That, drum roll please, you'll see me play soon. Yes. This Friday will be my first ever Twitch stream. I've been wanting to do this for how many years?
A while.
I've been wanting to do this for more than a decade now.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be in the entertainment business. Not because I want money or
fame or even nothing like that.
No, my desire for entertainment, and especially that, I've switched between like everything, like YouTube, like live streaming. I went with live streaming because I feel like I'm way more comfortable in that genre. Especially I have a favoritism towards it because it's bringing me.
And obviously we're gonna be doing YouTube stuff too,
so
you'll get that there too. Both. Yeah, so your focus would be on streaming.
Yeah, but I've always wanted to be an entertainer. I've always not for the reason people think. I've always wanted to do it because I literally would go through the most heartbreaking, like, mentally abusing things in my life, and I wouldn't turn to like a person sometimes, even though maybe I should. But
it's okay. Most of us don't for a while.
I would go to YouTube. I would go to Twitch. I would go like to anywhere. It's like the same passion I have for music. Yeah. Like if I'm just stressed, I would go to music, or I'll go to YouTube. I'll watch YouTube videos for hours and hours, days on end, because I loved it, and it made me so happy, and it made me such like the person that I am, and like it just brought so much joy to me that I want to also give that joy out. I don't want to just like, I realize like the joy that entertainment industry can cause. I want to do that for someone. I want to make someone laugh. My mission in life is to make someone laugh, and I don't care. You don't think my mission is to make someone giggle? I love making people laugh.
And you do a great job at it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Cannot tell you how many times you like bend over laughing till tears are pouring down our face.
It's my favorite thing to do. I feel like it's weird to say like maybe this, but it's truly a purpose that I have in life. One of my purposes is to like make people laugh because I find so much joy in it. But I love making people laugh. I love it. I love it.
It like also spreads positivity in a way that's like people can more relate to, you know, instead of being like, oh, they're trying to be positive, you know. It's like it's like a subtle way to spread positivity, which I think a lot more people are open to. So I think that also helps a lot.
I don't know. I've always had like the passion to make people laugh. I'm always trying to joke. I've never actually been serious. Like no. I've been serious like talking about a certain subject, but I will always throw a joke in. I will always throw like a haha into that.
Yeah, to lighten the mood a little. Yeah,
because I can't be serious. That's just not in my. That's not in my code. That's not in my DNA. So I've always wanted to entertain, and I'm gonna try it this Friday. Please stay tuned. We'll have it linked below. And if I will tell you this, if you are a friend of mine and you want to watch me, but you don't know how Twitch works, just DM me. I'll teach you.
Yes.
Hey, I'll teach you how Twitch works. It's not that hard.
Like I hope this could help. It helps you guys getting to know us better as well. Like I said, there's a lot more to us than just this, obviously. Like, even though like you left room for your interests to be talked about, even if mine were mentioned, there's still a lot more that can be said about them.
Even though she went into great detail about it,
there's still
like,
more.
You would like talk about a historic figure and you'd be like, another episode for that one. We have a lot to say.
Yeah.
And we have a lot to hate on. Hey.
Yes.
Get ready for the episode where we just hate on things. And we also have a lot of stories, interesting stories, fun, crazy things that happen in our lives. Because we both come from very different backgrounds.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
We have a lot of things. We have a lot of things.
But even with those like different backgrounds, we still like have an understanding and can like comment on things. So.
Oh, for sure. But I
think that's good for the first episode, guys.
But first, I would like to end it with our favorite little tweedle of the day. Yes. We have 3 songs of the week
that I just got told today to think of, by the way. I had no time to prepare for this.
I forgot to tell her. Oh! I forgot to tell her, okay? That's not my problem. But
what? Okay.
Yeah, but I knew she had it. She had it, okay?
Well, I'm just gonna do, since I was put on the spot, I'm just gonna do like some of my top 3 of like all time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like my favorite song, that's been like my favorite song for literally since middle school, like years, is I Bet My Life by Imagine Dragons. That song, I can't tell you like I love it. I love it so much.
You do look like you love Imagine Dragons.
I do. Once again, going back to the rock thing. The second one, now that I had it. I know I was gonna say Mariana Cross by Ghost.
Yeah, she's talked about this song.
That one, it like creates a visceral reaction in me anytime I hear that song. I'm like, those 2 songs I literally cannot skip anytime they play. And then maybe trying to think right now, Damage Gets Done by Hosier and Brandy Carlisle, because that's literally 2 of my favorite artists, like right there, and I'm like, I listen to that song so much.
Those are our people.
Yes. So those would be my top 3 right now.
My top 3 songs of the week. Well, this week. Which is weird for...
Yeah.
It's a whole different thing. You Don't Know Me by Ariana Grande. I've been into old songs recently. Some oldies. The Killa, I belong to you. I feel
I
like
think
that's the
parentheses,
Yeah.
parentheticals. Yeah.
But The Killa by TXT. Tomorrow by Together. Their newest album. Oh boy, is that song just
a killer.
You're a jokester. You're a jokester. You make me laugh. You make me laugh. And then Anxiety by Lily. Is That You? Yeah, those are my 3 favorite songs of the week.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, there is always someone behind this helping us, and
Yes.
we would like to introduce him. Now introducing our very background camera guy,